Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to teach Cole, my 13-year-old, how to change the alternator on the Jeep. So, the alternator died yesterday, driving to work. I mean, when I started up for the last couple of days, it hasn't made a terrible screeching sound. Once it doesn't take very long and it goes away. I did spray some belt dressing on there, and it went away. I thought that was just it, but no, it keeps doing it. Then the 2 miles from home yesterday on my way to work, the battery light came on, and clearly the alternator had died. When I got back, turned around, came back home before the battery died, opened it up, you could smell the alternator just kind of cooking itself. Like I said, the battery light was on. I put my tester on it, tested the battery. It's only charging at 12 volts, so battery's good, but the alternator is not good. So Cole wants to do this, and this is a really simple job for him. So we're going to jump right in. I'm going to teach him step by step how to do it. So basically at the same time you'll learn step by step, because this is his first time doing any job of this size, even though this is a pretty small job. So let's jump right on in and get Cole doing it. So first thing, Cole and what I have already done is set out all the tools you're going to need. So these are all the tools you need, plus 2 extras just in case, and the magnet in case we got to go fishing. So first thing is the battery. You don't need that yet. So take the wrench, and the wrench, you need the open end because the closed end won't do it. And this is a 7/16, and see that bolt right there? Yep. Turn it around. So yep, turn it around just like that, and then just like that. Yep, you're going to be able to pull it back towards you, and that's lefty-loosey. And be careful not to touch this to that, because it'll spark, because that's a big battery. Go ahead and loosen it. Nope, you got to get it on there. There you go. Yeah. Nice. Now let's see if we can pop it off. Yep, that's all you need, just enough to get it off. And then tuck it away so it doesn't damage anything. All right, now we need to get the belt off, because you see here the belt, obviously the belt is this hose is in the way. I don't want to take it off because all the coolant will drain out, well, some of it. The belt goes around everything here, and the way we get the belt off, do you want to crawl up here? So that'll help your knees like that. Yep, so go ahead and crawl up on here, and we'll give you a little lesson on the front of the engine. So over here is the power steering pump. So there's a big steering rack, basically a big long hydraulic cylinder. So when you turn back and forth, it provides pressure, and you fill it up over here. It provides pressure and makes it easier for you to steer. Otherwise, it's really hard to steer. One day, if we get a manual steering one and you try to drive it, you'll find out. Right here, the water pump is here. So behind here is the water pump. On the Durango, this is threaded, so there's a fan that screws onto here. We have a tool to take it off if we do that. This is just called an idler pulley. This just sits here and spins. It doesn't do anything, just to allow for the way that the belt goes. Down here is the air conditioning compressor. So that's for air conditioning. And on the bottom down there is the crankshaft pulley. So the main crankshaft that the engine runs on is down there. And then the last one is the one we need, and that's called the tensioner. So it's got another idler pulley like this built in, but it also has a big spring in the end, and I've already replaced this once. And so we put a tool right here, and we can lift it up. So this light may be in our way, but I guess we'll find out, won't we? So this tool has, so you don't have to have this tool. This especially gives you a lot of leverage to pull this. You can also just use, so the end of that is the same size as the socket. So you could use a ratchet. You don't have to use a tool, but this tool gives you some really good leverage. And then this just pops right into here. So the first thing, since we know we need to pull it down, is to try and get this as far over as possible, like that, but it's not fitting in quite right. So the good thing about this is you can just pop it out and twist it. So that's 2 clicks, maybe that's too much, we'll see. Because of this hose, we've got a problem. So let's take that hose off. So you got to loosen that one up and loosen that one up. You don't got to loosen them up a lot, but all right. Now give me that one. Now grab it right and pull it hard. Pull the whole hose. Pull it. Just pull it hard. If it's not coming, you can always pull it. Keep pulling. There you go. Now pull it off of the other end. Right, there it goes. All right. We'll just set it right up there. All right. There we go. Now, this tool is going to go right on there like that. Now hold it on there. And now, yep, now go as far towards this way as you can. There you go. Hold it. Hold it. All right, so sometimes it's easier. There you go. Now let it go back, and just leave it there at the end. All right. So what you saw, so sometimes, so see how this one has a lip, this one's flat. It's just easier to take it off of the flat one. So now we just need to take it off of the alternator and let it rest right there. And where is it? Well, I know how it goes back on, but usually there's a in one of these here, they usually have a little picture of what it looks like, but not on this one, unless it was moved. There was something on here. All right. So, what's next? Looking at it, what would you do next? Yep. So this is the alternator. We have to remove it.
Would I unscrew these?
That one. What else?
One of these.
Yep. That one.
There.
Any more?
That one down there.
Yep. Keep going. What else? Well, that's a start. Let's start with those. So, what about that wire?
This wire.
Yep. What about it? What does it look like?
It's red here.
Does it look like it's attached? You probably need to take that off. Is there another wire?
Back there.
Yep. So let me. This wire is probably going to be pretty easy. Maybe. Stupid Chrysler and their clips. So, hold on. Let me grab. Yeah, Chrysler has the worst. They put these stupid clips in here and they make it not easy for anybody to take out. So, once that's slid out, you just put your finger in and pop this one out. So I'll leave that one. Now, the next one, we have to squeeze those two tabs in and pull it off. All right, now what's under there? Okay, so now let's do this. I got the cordless. Let's put it on there. Get it all the way on there. And then squeeze the trigger. Don't lose it. Don't lose the. Don't make sure you don't lose the. Is it off? Nice. So I have this tray right here. Put it in the tray. Pull it out. Drop it right in the tray. All right. So we have two more. Which two do you think we have? It's gonna be two more that size. Nope, no, not those yet. Those are the bigger ones. We have two smaller ones. Which two?
This one?
Yep, and follow that bracket back. Because that bracket's gonna hold, yep, that's gonna hold that bracket down and it's gonna be hard to get out. First, what's in your way of that screw? Well, let's not say that. Is that gonna matter? Well, let's yeah, I brought this tool to get underneath it, but let's just leave that for now. Let's see how we do. We probably don't even have to pull that off. Now pull that one off, pull that one out. Put them in the pan here. That tool makes it very nice. Otherwise you'd be turning. All right. Now So one thing this does is if we lift this off, and that should pop right off, then you can set the whole thing out and you won't have to, you know, save the bracket anymore. All right, yeah, no, just set it, get that out of the way. Nice. Make sure you tuck it out of the, all right. So now, I don't know if there's a nut back here. Now there probably is. It's probably stupid. But it's probably also a 5/8. So now we need to switch this because the other two are not 13. They're probably even a half, but 13/5. So, yep, hold on to it tight. And if it starts to you know, like jerk real hard, just let it go. Push it down, push it hard.
Like this.
No, all right. So here we now take the tool off. So clearly this is so the air ratchet is often not strong enough at first, so you got to break it free with this. So you got to break it free with the ratchet when the air ratchet or the electric ratchet's not strong enough. But what does that say?
On, off.
So are we going off or on?
On.
Are we putting it back together?
Oh, off.
Yep, there you go. So now you're going to have to use your own muscles to break that one free. Nice. All right, while you're at it, try the other one. See if you can get that on the other one.
This?
Nope, same thing. Put it back down there. Yep. Break that one free. Push down hard. Nice. Okay, so now take the socket off of there. Just pull it hard. This one's it's a really nice ratchet. There you go. Now switch it to that. Now this is where having the tools is really nice because now you should be able to. Yeah, I would start with that one. Just start turning it. It'll go ahead. Uh-oh, you gotta come on. Now we're gonna have to pull it off.
Okay.
Is that stuck? Uh-oh, you need my help?
Yeah.
Nice. And the bolt came off the back, and the ground wire did well. I think it's grounded right over here. Oh, we'll chase those grounds down, make sure they're good, because this thing has a history of having not. Yep, that's the ground wire right here. I think it's been replaced. That's extra long. All right, now see if you can pull it out of there. All right. So here, I'll be right. Let me grab the trick. Okay, I'll help you. You grab it and pull it up, and watch your fingers there. This is the trick. You just get the pry bar under it. It always comes out that way. There you go. Well,
Where should I put it?
just set it down right there. We're back with the new alternator. They tested the old one at O'Reilly's, and I was 98% sure it was bad. They brought that likelihood to 100. So we are ready to put this back in, or should I say Cole's ready to put this back in. Let's go. Need my help? You want to get up there first? Sure, you get up there, and then I'll hand it to you. There you go. Yep, just like that. Oh yeah. So you want to try to line up that big one first? Here's the bolt. Nope.
This one?
That's the other one. Yep. There. Slide it in. Should be right about that. Right exact.
Yeah.
All right, now twist it. I'll grab the other big one.
Is it this one?
Yeah, you might have to. Nice. So one thing I always like to check to see if this, I think this was the one that came off of that bolt. See if this fits. I like the originals are usually way nicer. Yeah, so you see this bolt has this like flange built into it. The one they gave us is like a thinner one with a washer, so I think we're good. All right, so you want to take that? Yep. But hold it on tight. That's not as.
Should I try again?
Go ahead. Yep, watch your fingers. Did it bang him?
Kind of, not very. Not
Yeah, get the other one. I'm more worried about your fingers than anything on this Jeep. Go ahead, just hit it. It'll work its way on there. Go ahead. All right, now take that off. Now put it on the ratchet. Yep, the regular manual ratchet. Put it to on.
On?
Yep, on. And then tighten those two down. They're going to go, obviously, my way. Nice. Oh, that's good. I don't want to break it. We'll just pretend like we have a torque wrench on here and we did it to the right specs. I have a nice torque wrench, but... Oh. Really? There we go. All right. Now you can put the bar on. This will be, yep, this will go on that now. Go ahead and start these. Not that one. This goes on the you want to put this one on the,
This one?
yep, put it on the thing. This one you didn't take off, but I'll go ahead and put it back on since we're just sitting here. These two. Now just use that one to tighten the wire.
This there?
Yep, just that one. Not super tight, like tight, but not like tight. Nice and tight. Keep going. Let me see. It's still loose. There. You gotta be careful with that one because it's connected to the electronics, and if you break it off, it's not good. So that's got a lower thing. So you can switch it over to the electric one, cordless.
These two?
Yep, tighten those two down. Yep, don't worry about those. You ain't gonna break those. Oh yeah, we got that. Now we'll plug this in. Click, switch. This one here. All right, next we'll put the belt on, and then we'll put that hose back on. So do you want me to do that and you do this, or do you want to try to do both together, or do you?
Have to move this one down here.
But we have to remember that big bar.
Yeah.
So you want to try to do both, or you want me to do it?
I'll try and do both.
All right. Yep. With one hand, go that way. Nice. Now, before you're done, check every single one and make sure it's on there right. You know what I mean?
Yes, it's around down there. Like up here.
I'll take the, yeah, if it goes underneath, it's harder to see. But yeah, they look like they're all on right. So that's good. Now take that out. Yep, take it out. Now put on the breather hose. Now let me teach you something before you move on. So I think this is an 8mm. I keep this all the time to go onto this. This is a ratcheting screwdriver. So you can keep it on there and you just tighten and then go back and forth. Done? All right, so what's the last thing we have to do? What? Yep, let's put the battery back on. Just use the box end of that, the closed box end of that wrench. It doesn't ratchet, but yeah, you gotta take it off. Now wiggle it. Just wiggle the whole thing. See if the terminal's gonna, not that, just grab the terminal with your hands, the battery terminal. See how tight, yep. Grab it back further, just make sure it's on there. Yeah, we're good. So red goes to red, which is positive. Yes, also it has some random green wire, but I think that might be a fusible link. Just, no, just right on, right there, nice and wide on the whole thing. Now hook the black one. Whoa! Yep, so what is it? What are we reading? 14, so before, so see, but that, what does it say in the, is it in the, what does it say?
Okay.
So it's in the green, okay. So the green okay means it's doing good. So it was in the, so this is when it's charging. This is just the battery. So the battery's 12. Push that and hold it down. So that's testing the battery. And as long as the battery doesn't slip into the yellow or red, we're looking good. But you can let it up. Yep, so we're charging now. It was down here in the, so it wasn't giving the battery any power. So the, how many volts is a car battery?
14.
Nope. Car battery is 12 volts.
12.
But the alternator has to give it 13 or 14 volts. So 14 volts typically, you want to see 14, because it's got to give it 2 extra volts to keep it charged.
Oh.
So the battery's got to stay charged.
Take these off now?
Yep, you can take them off. The freaking idler's still jumpy, but good to go. No leaks on this 150,000 mile 2007 engine. I think we're all set. Yeah, man. All right, guys, there you have it. Cole, what'd you replace?
I replaced the alternator.
Cole replaced the alternator pretty much all by himself. Yeah, just a few helpful things from me. That was about it. So it's his first major one. I think he's a natural in the garage. But hey, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.